What's up, it's a boy here, King of Furry Porn, bringing you a brand new video on this goddamn bag of shit we like to call the internet. So today we're going to start a new Let's Play. Now I know, normally I'm not very good with Let's Plays, they end pretty fast and stuff like that. Normally because either the game gets corrupted or I get bored of playing the game. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spam out a load of recordings on this game, then have a little bit of a break, and by the time that I'm done having my break, the last video should be out. But guys, I have reviewed this game before, it's great, I love it, and I mean, you get to control your own hospital. So as you can see here, I've gone for an empty map. I do edit the game files a little bit, so, well, when I say a little bit, just to make the game more challenging but also a little bit better. So I'm starting out with, instead of 100,000, with 250,000 in the bank, and I've edited the insurance companies. I also have some mods that give me two extra insurance companies, but as you can see, I kind of fucked up here, but oh well, it's one of them, you get a bit more money. But I'm going to start out, but we're going to start with construction. Now I have an idea for how I want my hospital, and how am I going to do this? So I'm going to start out over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here to the build section and build foundations. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 across. So, right, this is going to be the entrance. Bollocks, I forgot I had that on. Right, so 4 by 5. That's 4 by 5. So now I want to go tree across. Let's tree and bring it up about to here. So that's going to be the reception. And then following this, I'm going to go with 4 across. Yep, that's 4. 4 across and bring it all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the hallway. So as you can see, we're going for a bit of a long one here. So with that being said, there's the reception, there's the main hallway. Now, if I do remember right, how am I going to do this? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go off, get the whole floor plan sorted out, and then I'll be back when that's done. And I am back, guys. I'm sorry about that. I just went ahead and laid out a bit of a floor plan for the future. And this is what I've gone with. So, this is the doctor's office. I haven't put any staff in, and I still got to build the waiting room and the reception and put some flooring in. So I thought I'd do this bit with you guys. So first off, what I'm going to do is I am going to start off with this. So we need some room. So I'm going to go with 1, 2, 3. So that there will be where the staff are. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to get this wall here, and I'm going to bring it right across and get a restricted access door here. So that means only the staff can go in there once I set that up. Then obviously what we're going to need is we're going to need some PCs, because where else are people going to work? So there's the PCs, and we better get them somewhere to sit. 1, 2, and 3. And we'll flash it out with some like card things. Maybe a cabinet with drawers. And we'll get like that there. Oh, 1 minute guys, let me just turn my sound off. There we go. We'll get that right there, and we'll get some benches for people to sit on. Not much, as you can see. Right, what else am I going to want? Well, I'm definitely going to want these guys to see that there. Get some nice flowers on here. We'll go red and yellow. And we'll get ourselves a potted plant like right there. And obviously these guys will want that there. And maybe a informational poster just above it about, say, the heart. And where is kitchen sink? We'll put a kitchen sink in here. So, as I was telling you about restricted access, so this means only staff can be behind here, and only staff will go in these two areas here. The rest of it is go wherever, how you like. But on top of that, we need to flash out a waiting room. So what you can do to make time a little bit faster is get that like so. Maybe get a vending machine here. And we'll want to put a few benches in for people to sit down. Like so. And obviously maybe a potted plant. We'll get, probably say this, like right here, and a trash bin. So people can throw their trash on the floor. Well, not on the floor, you don't want to throw it on the floor. Can throw their trash away because, well, you kind of need to get rid of the trash, don't you? And then we're going to go with a floor plan. So I'm thinking, in the waiting room, we go with some nice wood. And wood corridors. Like so. I think wood's a very elegant thing. Right, get that across here. And we'll bring this, say, down here for now. So people can come in either way. What else are we going to need? Well, that's really about it. So if we have a little quick look, we have a waiting room and this over here. Now what we want to do is we actually want to get some staff members. Now I don't want to be an overnight clinic right now. Oh, actually what I do want to do is I'm going to get a few benches in, like right here. Whether people actually sit down in them is a different question. And we'll get maybe a potted plant like right here. And right here, yeah. So that looks, I think, quite nice. Maybe potted plant now. Yeah, so that looks pretty nice. So now what we want to do is we want to get some staff members. Now, as you can see here, they all have levels, so 1 being the lowest, 5 being the highest. So this is an attending at 3, a resident, a fellow, and a specialist. Now, what I want to do is I want to get someone really good to be the chief doctor. So this will be the head of a department. So let me see, we have a gamer, which means they rest a lot slower. 1 minute, guys, I'm going to sneeze, sorry. No, I'm not going to sneeze. So we want to get a specialist. Takes a long time to get here though. So let's refresh. Nobody here that I want. Nobody here. Oh, specialist down here. But they're depressed. No, I don't like depressed doctors. Ah, here we go, specialist. Takes a long time, but they are pleasant and they are practical diagnosis. They are a good anesthesiologist. Fuck me, I can't pronounce that. Good at general medicine, good at diagnosing and acute medication. So, Mr. Charles Hill, you, my good sir, are going to be our chief doctor. So, I'm going to go ahead, flash out. We'll go with you. And we'll go, like I said, I don't like depressed. Long commute. You're a fast learner, but you're 400 a month. Right, a payday. Early bird. I think what we're going to go with is this guy here. Obviously, not accessible for patients. Oh, do I actually need to allow this then? Yeah, I did need to allow that. Oh, okay. So, over here, I really don't care about these guys as long as I'm not paying them a lot of money. And we'll get a nighttime one just to clean up during the night. And there we go. And we'll get ourselves a staff member over here. Once again, I'm not very good. I'm not going to pay top notch for these guys. So, let me see. I think we'll go with this guy here. And probably... Well, that was very clever, wasn't it? You there. Oh, we'll get a third one, screw it. What's your trait? You are a people person, perfect. So that is our clinic all set up. So now all we need to do now is find an insurance company that we want to go with. We already have 2. Treat 1 patient a day and open up a general medicine. Now what I want to do is I want to go up the floors and have what was I going to say? And have each floor being assigned to its own, peoples. So, real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off the floor plan, and then I'll get back to you once it's all done. So, I will see you again in a minute, guys. And I'm back. As you can see, I've just put in this big splotch of land at the moment. That's what it looks like from outside. Not the most pleasant looking. And we are £45,000 in debt. But let's just ignore that for now, because we're going to get some patients coming in. So that's the current day shift, and we'll start playing. So as you can see, we are now open. We have our staff members. These guys are going to go and do their own little thing. And we have 3. So I'm just having a quick drink. We have 3 doctor's officers. Obviously with a head doctor in here, only working the day shifts. And as time goes by, all of this, will all be fleshed out and it'll all look pretty nice. So here we go. We have our first patient, Mr. Michael Gonzalez, going to receptionist. He is, let me see, shy and a germaphobe. Germaphobe, not the worst, not the best. 5 XP. So he's coming in with a leg injury. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to treat this person, but you can actually take control. So control by player and favourite. But I'm going to leave him in control of the doctors. So he's going to go do his thing, and we're going to get we're going to have a little look at Linda Lee. As you can see, never went to this person. Just came in, booked in, sat down. Obviously, we get 40 people per day. Now, that's going to be a lot for this small little, small little person here. So this guy's on the way in to go see their doctor. And their doctor is obviously the specialist. My doctor will be, this person's doctor will be David Brown. And we can see him as I get examined. So we're going to come over here, stand above the doctor to say like, this is what I'm feeling. We're going to speed this up a little bit. So tenderness. So we could have any of these. Now this is cool. You can click on here and see all the, based off this one hit thing here, everything it can be. And tenderness is definitely not an isolated illness. There's no clear diagnosis. Yes, there's nothing you can do. I'm gonna have to send him home. So, sorry lad, you go home, and we'll come back when we have an X-ray department. God knows when that will be, and that'll be the floor above anyway. So let's have a little look at, say, you. So you're gonna go straight up. Oh, okay. Who has been to receptionist? None of you been to receptionist then? But you. So we're doing the examinations now on Miss Linda Lee. So at the moment they're going through a physical exam. So if you see it flashing here, it's the current examination that is being done. And as you can tell, they do take a little while. But he's got a bit of level, so he's came in with weakness, loss of appetite and fatigue. So this could be any of these. With any luck, it's ammonia. But, so that's the general, so what are you coming in? Hi, I have a temperature. Could I get seen by a doctor? Sure, sir, you can. We'll just book you in soon enough. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Yes, send home. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out my loan now, and I am going to build up some more over here just to help this quick flow of people, and then probably get some departments done upstairs. But I will be back, guys, once I've done all of that, and I may, cut in here and that, and show you how to build certain stuff and my own personal designs. So anyway, guys, I will see you in a minute. Hello guys, and I am back. As you can see, I'm currently working on the second floor radiology. And what I'm gonna do, oh shit, wrong button, sorry about that. I keep derping out like that. So we're gonna build the X-ray room and the CAG room. So what I wanna do is 6 by 6, I think, no, 6 by 7 for the thing there, and 6 by 7 here. So that's 6 by 7, 6 by 7. And what we're going to do is we're going to build out these rooms together. So first thing we want to do is I want to get in what needs to be in here. So we need an X-ray machine. Very important. And we're going to get that, let me see, like right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get a wall mounted thing here. And then we're going to build a wall. Well, we're going to build, let me see. What do I like the look of? I like the look of this. So let me see. So 1, 2, and then we're going to get probably across here. And then we're actually going to get, okay, that's tree, yeah. We're going to get this across like so. And then I'm going to go 1, so 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to bring that down here. Is that right? Tree. No, it's 2 I've gone with. 2. Right, 1, 2. So that's going to be brought in like that, and I will explain why now. So, I'm going to have, first of all, a watch window here and here, with a glass doorway here, and here, on both rooms. Oh yeah, I do need to probably get this in here, like so, yeah. Oh yeah, and I need to get this right across like so. So, that's them rooms here. Obviously, what I'm also going to do is, this is a X-ray room. So we're going to get a double X-ray door here, and a double X-ray door here. So that's 2 X-ray rooms. What else are we going to need? We are going to need, I'm thinking, glass wall, so we can see straight in. Right, let's carry on with this. So we need a control. So that's where this room comes in. So you can control it, kind of look to the side as he's doing his job, and a X-ray viewer in here. Oh god damn. They're the wrong way, are they? No, oh, these are the right way. Fair enough. And then we're obviously going to get 2 office desks. I kind of like the way it is like this. Don't know why. Just do. And put them in. So that's the bare bones really. Just on this one I need to put in one of these. Yeah. So one of them, a control thing, and the monitor. So that's really bare bones what we can do here, but we're not going to leave it at that. So if I click on here, this is everything we got. So in here we're going to have some a card thing. May not be needed, you never know. And we're going to get them like this here. I can't do it here, unfortunately. We're going to get that over there to, you know, to screen from the door, so when people look in, they can't see what's going on in there. Obviously, you wouldn't want people looking in, would you? And then what we also are going to do is we're going to get a mobile equipment thing in here. Get one in here. So it's completely symmetrical, as you can tell. we're going to get some windows in now. So let me see. We're going to go get, let's see, this one here. I'm not sure whether that are actually windows and x-ray rooms in some places like this, but I like it. I'm going to get that. And then we'll get a small, like, that's a glass wall. Some glass. Ah, nah, this one. Right, come on. Work, come on. There we go. And we're going to get that in there. So they can have a little look out while they're doing their work. Sorry about that. That took me a minute to get sorted, didn't it? Then, obviously, we're going to get some stuff in here. Make these rooms look kind of nice. Obviously, what we want to have, we'll get a trash bin out here. People can throw away their trash, I suppose. We're going to get some of these on here. I want to be able to see what you're doing. A notice board, so it can be like, yep, so John is coming in for this and that. And we're going to get some flowers. That one's red, and I'll go with purple on this one. And maybe 2 potted plants. Bang and bang. Yeah. Oh, we'll get something in here for the people, because obviously we want them coming in going, oh, what a beautiful room this is. What else? We'll get like posters up, like in here, like this is the elbow. This is the skull. You have one apparently. What else do we want? That's really about it. You can do like all this outside lighting and everything. So if say I can't do it here at the moment because obviously I'm on this floor here, but that's really about it. So obviously now what we want to do is we want to get some flooring in. Kind of like the idea of fully coloured medium tiles in here. No, I don't like the colour. And we'll get that in there. And then in here, what we'll do is we'll have like an outline, like so. And then the rest will get in like checks, like so. There we go. I think that looks pretty nice, to be honest with you. Let's give it a little look outside the building. Oh yeah, that does look pretty nice. And what we're going to do is we are now going to hire the employees to work up here. Now, we don't really need night staff, so. And we don't really need people like this. But you, yes. So we'll get you working there. And you working here. And we'll obviously get some cleaning staff to do some work up here as well, because you want a clean area for your people. Let's change that. Let's change this. And let's get a new one in. Yeah. And then last of all, we'll just do, you know, our usual little thing here. So we'll get obviously a vending machine, a water disposal. Get a few plants in here. We'll get a potted plant here, potted plant here, trash bin, right, trash bin here, potted plant here, and we'll get the chairs in now. So, to be honest, I think that would look pretty nice to look out. There we go, I think that looks pretty nice. So a little small waiting room. You can look outside, enjoy yourself. Could get another waiting room here, to be honest with you. But that can be done later on. So here's one waiting room for all of this. And we'll give it a little play to see what happens. So, let's go. So now what happens is, because we obviously have this here, and people can now come upstairs to have, you know, to get an x-ray. So what happens is, instead of people getting turned away like this, is they can get sent upstairs and get some extra help. And obviously, because we now have these, we can see some extra people. You know, people can come in and be like, yo, I have this doc, and they can be there like, please be quiet, shut up. But we can go through the entire diagnosal, so we can control this guy, for example, ourselves. And I'll show you some of this stuff here. So if it can get food, so look, yes, we finally treated our first patient, and we got a $20,000 grant. One thing I do really want to quickly do is get rid of as much of this loan as possible. Yeah, we're about 100,000 down. We'll get rid of that, and we'll rename our hospital in the next episode. But yeah, so can I use the toilet? Well, we have got restrooms, so yes. Discomfort, no discomfort. Unsatisfaction, they're comfortable. And they're given 3 stars so far for comfortability. This place is pretty comfortable. Oh shit, yeah, I didn't add in any windows in here, so the doctor is not going to be too comfortable with this. Maybe I should add some potted plants, maybe, I'm not sure. Windows and doors. Is there anywhere in here? Oh, yeah, we can get a cactus on all of these. Maybe it might make the doctor feel a little better. But if we click on here, yeah, go over here, click, get rid of that. No. Click on the actual room. You can see we can add some extra stuff in, like if we really wanted, we could put in this, maybe, maybe we could put in a bookshelf if we really wanted, or even a chair so that people can sit down. So why don't we go ahead and put a quick chair in all of these rooms, so that, you know, somebody can sit down, really. Put a quick chair in here, like so. Don't know why you're facing the wrong way, lad. Not going to enjoy that sit down, are you? Yeah, so I think that looks pretty good. But we're going to leave today's episode at here. I know it was mostly building, not actually seeing a lot of this stuff get done. But when we come back next episode, I'll probably put in a few extra of the boring stuff that you've already seen me build. And then when you come back, it will be a little bit better for you guys. Oh, and we'll continue with this one in the next episode. But anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, please do give us a big like, comment, and please do subscribe. It really helps the channel. When you like it, I know whether you actually like our, you know, our little playthrough we're doing here. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. See you next time, guys. Goodbye.